chicken, family,
history,
beautiful women,
gospel music,
beautiful people,
culture,
oppression,
vibrant colours,
fashion,
good food,
the Caribbean.
twerking, oops, positive and negative.
I've never really thought it meant anything.
I feel like it means you have to work that little bit harder and put in that little bit more effort into everything you do, really.
Being black is about being culturally aware and accepting your culture as well as other black cultures, as well as any other culture, but really embracing your own.
Obviously, there's cases, especially in America, where being black, it means that you're victimized upon and treated as like second-class citizens. We had to fight for freedom and stuff. But living in the day and age that we live in now, especially living in the United Kingdom in England, I'm not saying that it isn't a problem.
When I see black on black crime in the media, now it just makes me think, like if I'm walking down the road at night or something and I see another black person walking and they're walking towards me, I automatically will check my shoulders after they've walked past just in case. Like, it's just second nature now sort of thing, whereas before, like when I talked to my mum about her when she was brought up and stuff like that, that wasn't the case. Like,
if you think about black people, first thing that comes to mind to a white person usually, who a black person is, he must do music, he must do sport, or be in some sort of entertainment, especially if he's successful and got money, or drugs.
Being with my family, being with my kids, but knowing that they're gonna go through the same struggle as kind of what I'm going through, in the sense of like just being black is already giving them a struggle, in the sense that it's harder to get a job being black.
because like I feel like, for example, if a black person and a white person go for an interview and you got the same credentials, but you're both suited for the job, there's a likelihood that the white person might get it over you simply because you're black. Like, it's not even necessarily a malicious thing, but it just happens. Like, but that's just my opinion. But yeah.
If you go on the street and just look on the road, majority of the black kids have hardly got a job, or if they do have a job, they're struggling to keep it. They're trying to work harder than the others and having to do that little bit more just to hold on to the little jobs that they do have. So being black it's not easy.
There was more stereotypes back in the day, obviously, for certain reasons, but now it seems like white people want to be black, black people want to be white. It's more of a characteristic. People tend to either draw to the stereotype or draw away from it, depending on what they're like as a person, not their colour of their skin.
It gives you kind of like a pride thing, because you know that people's fought for that freedom. You know that with you being here right now is the cause of hundreds of people fighting for your rights, making sure that you have education like everyone else, making sure that you have rights like everyone else, that you don't have to walk through a different door, that you don't have to use a different public toilet, that it doesn't say coloured everywhere.
Being culturally aware of yourself and embracing that and showing everyone and being proud of who you are, empowering each other in society, using culture, just being together as well.
People say there's no racism in the UK, but
Obviously there's still people that don't want to do that, people that are still racist, that still want that separation and stuff like that. Being black now gives you that sense of pride that someone has cared enough, someone has wanted freedom, someone has seen the injustice and wanted to make it a difference, wanted to make a change.
There is a lot of hate, I think, towards black people, and it will never be fixed if black people from different cultures don't integrate with each other and don't love each other first.